All right, I was really hoping that my next read was going to be a 4 or a 5-star book. Unfortunately, it was not. I mean, was it a cute book? I guess. The story itself wasn't bad. However, I did have one main issue with this book, which was I just really didn't like the main character. I did not like this girl. And for me, that made it really hard to enjoy the book overall. So hi, I'm Michelle, and today I'm going to be doing a 3-minute book review on Slammed by Colleen Hoover.
1:58 p.m.
Sorry. I downloaded this on Libby, and I'm really glad that I did because I would not want to buy a physical copy of this book. So Slammed follows 18-year-old Lakin, who unfortunately has just lost her dad to a sudden heart attack. Without her dad's income, her mom can no longer afford the payments on the house, so they're forced to move to a new town. Almost immediately, Lakin meets her new hot neighbor Will and his little brother, who just happens to be the same age as Lakin's little brother. So everyone hits it off. And Lakin and Will click immediately. Will asks her out on a date. He takes her to a poetry reading. They have a great time. There's a lot of chemistry. The date ends really well, but quickly after the date, they find out that they are not allowed to date each other, so it's kind of like forbidden love. Honestly, I really liked Will's character. I liked who he was. I liked his relationship with his little brother. I loved his relationship with his little brother. And I also really liked Eddie, who is Lakin's best friend, but Lakin herself, I just didn't like the girl. I found her to be really immature and incredibly selfish at times. I understand that she's 18, she just lost her dad, her mom had to move her, and so her world has really been turned upside down, but I just found myself a lot of times throughout the book thinking like, girl, what are you doing? And maybe that's totally unfair because I was 18 at one point and I'm sure I was not the picture of maturity, but I just found myself so frustrated with her. I will say that she does grow a lot throughout the book. I did find her to be a lot more mature at the end than at the beginning, so I did appreciate that growth. There are also 2 twists in the book that are mediocre. One twist was a little bit of a surprise, and the other twist was just, unfortunately, like a really sad twist. I will say there is a letter at the end of the book that actually brought tears in my eyes. It's probably the mom in me. So even though I didn't love the book overall, there were some really great parts and some really good parts and parts that like pulled me in and parts that I enjoyed. Overall, I'm giving Slammed 3 stars. Is it a book I would recommend to people? It is not. I think for me, I don't have a lot of time, so when I do have time to read, I really want it to be a book that fills my cup. I want to feel like at the end of the book that I'm so glad I found the book. I'm so glad I read the book. It was worth all the hours reading. I can't wait to recommend it to people, but this book did not give me that feeling. Maybe that's too much pressure on a book, I don't know. But when you have a limited time, you really, really want to enjoy the books that you're spending all this time with. Life is busy and there's too many great books out there to spend your time pushing through a book just hoping that eventually you're going to enjoy it. So do I think that Slammed is worth your time? I'm going to say no, I do not. Until next time, keep reading, but make sure it's worth your time.